After high-end living, professionalism and focus, a dedicated team managing your projects on time and on budget to produce the home of your dreams.
Hi, I'm Nick, and I'm the head foreman at SNOJJ Constructions. SNOJJ Constructions' project goal is to produce high-quality renovations and developments that exceed customer expectations. SNOJJ Construction has a passion for excellence in our industry to excel over our competitors. SNOJJ Construction has a key focus on the environment and an investment in a multitude of sustainable products to create top-quality projects. At SNOJJ, we attempt to reduce our carbon footprint while delivering our customers with the best return on investment regarding sustainable products.
The different quality control tools includes the run chart, the scatter diagram, the Pareto chart, and the statistical process control. The run chart is used to observe process performance over time and is also known as a time series plot. It is a line graph with data that vary around a center line and is used when performance is expected to be stable. The scatter plot diagram identifies relationships and is used by defining the theoretical relationship. This is done by collecting the necessary data, plotting the data on an XY axis, and then interpreting the data. The Pareto chart is named after Vilfredo Pareto, who was an Italian economist, and is used to identify the greatest opportunity for improvement. Lastly, statistical process control is the application of statistical methods to the measurement and analysis of variation in a process. It is an in-process parameters and end-of-process parameters that focuses on variability. All these different control tools can be used to measure all elements of quality within projects at SNOJJ and can also specifically be used to identify the root causes of reoccurring issues and prevent them from happening again, therefore improving the overall standard of the quality of projects. The different levels of decision-making include who must be informed, who is authorised to make recommendations, and who is authorised to make decisions. It is very important to know the difference between these three levels, as each level outlines the distinctions of who is authorised to do what. The first level, which is who must be informed, relates to which individuals within the project that must be briefed on the decision or changes that is being made. For example, if a decision was about to be made within our company, SNOJJ, such as a change of subcontractors, the project manager must be informed on this decision that is being made. Secondly, the level of who is authorised to make recommendations refers to the people involved within the project that are at a status which enables them to give guidance on the decision being made. For example, if there are multiple project managers assigned to one construction project at SNOJJ, they might seek advice between one another in order to find solutions to a particular problem. Lastly, who is authorised to decide is simply who is actually able to make the changes and decisions at hand.
Hi James, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Seray, yourself?
I'm well, what are you up to?
I'm just having a look at our latest project at Waterloo Street, Carlton.
That's great. Well, I'm just letting people know what we're about here at SNOJJ Construction. We've been working in the industry for 10 years when we both founded the company together in 2008. We've recently made the decision to take the company in a more environmentally friendly direction through innovation. We are a competitive business in a highly sought after industry where we predominantly work with high-end residential builds, where we coordinate with the builder to ensure the project is completed on time, within the budget and to a superior quality to satisfy the standard for our clients.
We also have some foremen on site who are the eyes and ears for us to watch over and report the statuses of our projects as it progresses. We try to find customers that appreciate architectural innovation and functionality and the modern economical features we provide. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure their requirements are met with the help of our own expertise and advice.
Our clients play a large role in our projects as we as a company allocate 55% of our importance to our clients. Following this, we introduced the requirement prioritization matrix for the stakeholders involved, where we assess the importance of each customer based on a certain criteria. The criteria lies with the project. A, need to finish on time so it's timeless. A timeless project completion handover. Our responsiveness to variation. Timely payments for the stakeholders involved. environmentally conscious construction, and compliance with building regulation.
So according to our clients, a timely completion was the most important to them, and to our subbies, time payment happened to be the most important as well. The council was most concerned with compliance, whereas our suppliers were mostly concerned with on-time or correct payment. Conducting a customer matrix, we established that the fundamental purpose is to ensure that the project is completed for them on time and on budget, and if the client is satisfied.
Hi, I'm James. Here at SNOJJ Constructions, we prioritise our customers and requirements to assess the impact they have on our projects, as can be seen on this requirement prioritisation table. I've compared the importance of each mentioned requirement. Efficiency, which is the least important requirement, because certain requirements like regulatory compliance have to be followed with more importance to avoid legal trouble. Delivering a project on time is equally as important as any other requirement, except regulatory compliance hails above time because the project must abide by certain laws and regulations. Now, focusing strictly on regulatory compliance, this takes more importance than basically all others, except is equal to accessibility because blocking certain roads and walkways can be illegal without permits, so these two can go hand in hand. Moving on to accessibility, on its own it shares equal importance to most. Durability, however, is more important to SNOJJ than causing disruptions to the public because of inaccessibility, so it just doesn't seem as important to pleasing the client. So moving on to customer prioritization, the importance of each customer's impact on the end result of the project is evaluated against each other. So clients share equal importance to most. The public and neighbours are of less importance as the clients' inputs and interests are taken much more serious in the project. The government reigns superior amongst majority as they can impact on whether a project is stopped or can begin. They come equal to workers as without workers, well, the project just couldn't happen. Council shares basically the same importance as government. Workers are of equal importance to most of the other requirements. They are the people who build the project. They are more important than the public and neighbours, obviously, because, well, without them, like I mentioned before, the project wouldn't, be able to be completed.
When dealing with any project, quality assurance responsibilities before all businesses. These responsibilities vary according to the project. Generally, they involve setting standards for quality, health and safety, ensure working standards comply with government legislations, assessing all work tasks for correction, making sure tools and equipment are safe and functioning, following original procedure so that clients' wants are met. It's crucial quality assurance responsibilities are upheld to improve the efficiency and productivity of a project, preventing mistakes and defects wherever possible.
Here at SNOJJ Construction, we strive to make sure our clients have a positive experience while working together. We can ensure that this happens swiftly through the use of a fishbone diagram. The employees at SNOJJ Constructions like to get a better understanding of what is going on in the minds of our customers in order to help create a process in the future which has been delivered to the best of our capabilities in the eyes of our clients. The first step is to identify the problem with the client, whether this would be to work with environmentally sustainable equipment and reduce damage, or to use resources and products that are from a reliable and decorated organisation. These all come into play when using the fishbone diagram in order to adopt the best method of going about the project. From here, we talk about the major causes, which include machine, materials, method, measurement, Mother Nature, and person. With these major causes identified, we can plan ahead of time to ensure that no mistakes will be made and no actions will be taken which go against the wishes of our clients. Here at SNOJJ Construction, we rely heavily on our employees to work both efficiently and effectively under pressure. Because of this, we have implemented different forms of assurance to keep our organisation functioning correctly. Through the uses of quality assurance plans, check sheets, and forms of project documentation highlighting our progress through various stages of the project, the employees here at SNOJJ Construction can work both efficiently and effectively for our loyal customers.
Hi, my name is John. It is essential for SNOJJ to analyze the company's SIPOC. SIPOC stands for Suppliers, Input, Process, Output, and Customer. It is usually completed through a table, which will be shown on the screen, where there are columns for each heading and each element must link with one another. An example of this breakdown of each element is as follows. In terms of the suppliers, it can be seen as the key function that produces the inputs of a project in our company. Example of the suppliers would be the timber frames, timber truss solutions. The next column would look at the inputs, which is the actual materials that would be used in this situation, the timber. The process is next looked at, which is the installation of these timber frames, which is completed by the employees on the site. The outputs would be considered as the frame of the house, and finally, the customer is the person buying the house. This is just one example of the information that goes in the rows. Next, we will look at assurance activities, which are the descriptions of activities that must take place in order for the company to be able to complete its evaluations for sections within our projects. These quality assurance activities require audits as key techniques, which is used to evaluate and monitor key phases within each section of our projects. This assurance activity allows for the project manager within SNOJJ to be able to follow all of the steps that have been carried out, and also if we are using the correct processes. We will use the audits to in response within the quality assurance activities, as I previously mentioned, so that we ensure that each worker on site also follows these correct methods. Especially considering the fact that if there's an issue, if we do not follow the method, it will negatively impact the SNOJJ company.
You as a client are important to us, and we want to bring your ideas to reality. With a combination of our innovation and expertise, we implement processes throughout our project to maintain a maximum efficiency and productivity. We assess the project to ensure its market value and economical values maintain a steady level, as well as ensuring the build is of a high quality standard and you're receiving a safe and secure home. Because at the end of the day, that is a home for you, our clients. Thank you, and we hope you choose SNOJJ Construction.